welcome to Let's Ride Around Europe. It's day 13.
Turn left, then turn right.
We have just come down the... God, that's a lovely dog. The Ljubljana Pass. And we are in Slovenia. Google's taking us a little rat run, apparently. This is probably because I have motorways turned off. Maybe there's some construction or something. But here we are. I've never been to Slovenia before. This is a new one. Tech. We're on our way from Innsbruck to Ljubljana, which is our goal for this episode, to get to Ljubljana. As you can tell, it's probably late in the day, but not so late that we can't yet get dinner. And we're just gonna wind our way through this village with this Belgian car and see if we can get into Ljubljana, get to a hotel and have something delicious to eat. Oh gosh. That way? No. Does Google even know where I am? Who knows? But it definitely told me to go this way. Yeah, this is the kind of single track that I dislike. And I'm really rather hoping this is just a bit of a diversion to handle some construction or something, because I don't want to be doing this all day. We have places to be.
Turn right, then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, you couldn't have taken me that way. The rat run was better. It was literally a rat run. Oh, Google.
Slight left.
It's not a slight left, Google. The road just goes that way. Switchbacks were not expected at this point. Some of these look very easily to pronounce. But I don't know. Rat run notwithstanding, that was a nice little bit of road. Unexpectedly so. First exit. I'm obviously not going to take you guys all the way into Ljubljana this evening. There is a point that I scoped out on Google Maps where I will leave you, but most of the way. That surface, it's for sure. There's rocks, climbing those. They do actually look climbable. I do wish I'd brought my climbing stuff with me, but when would I use it? You know? It's kind of the thing. I need to have more time set out to be off bike doing stuff in the places where the stuff can be done. Because most of my off bike time has been in cities. Whoa, it's an actual old transit. I was saying like many episodes ago that you just don't see them anymore. You see like H vans and Type 2s, you don't see old transits. But an old transit that is. Something up in the hill. It might be a castle, it might be a guest house, who knows? It might be a military installation. Can't tell from this distance. Could be all three! Looks like a guest house, but there's a pointy thing beside it, which could be a castle or a church. Like, are my tires bad? Do I need air in my tires? But then I can see like the guy in front of me is bouncing up and down too. And there we go, it's all nice and smooth. Ah. Wow. Like it's a flat plain, the mountains to the north. Some time's passed and this all would be like Austrian territory. lot that I don't know about this part of the world. It's just sort of like it's there. Like, if you ask me geographically where it is, I could tell you, but I don't really know anything about it.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Okay. Did we miss the thing?
Turn
No,
right.
we did not. This is a different place. We did not miss the point. That does look like a cool hotel. Again, we've got color. Color is good. I know that's grey, but like, you know, it's a two-tone building. Color up there. Some of these buildings do look a bit run down, which is the sort of thing you expect
500 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
from this part of the world, but like, you know, they got a lot going for them. Modernized quite a lot since the early 90s. No, I wasn't listening. I'm gonna say it's the second. Ooh, nice. Nice river. No idea where this is, but it's a place. It does look like the former Eastern Bloc, I have to say. Although it was a part of the Eastern Bloc that kind of went its own way. I do know that much. So Slovenia is part of the former Yugoslavia, and under Tito they sort of went off and did their own thing and had a split with the Soviets. But they were still communist, ostensibly. So you do kind of get a lot of similar kind of feel from it, but it has its own vibe. And of course, because Yugoslavia was formed with various different ethnic groups, it broke apart into a whole load of like different countries, and they did many wars. That's something I remember from my youth. I think Slovenia managed to stay out of it, but like south of here you have like Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Serbia is south of here and inland. There was a lot of quote-unquote ethnic cleansing. my side. None of Slovenia, as far as I know, was involved in it. But that's kind of what happened in like the former Yugoslav area. I've heard Slovenia has actually done really well, comparatively. There's only actually 2 former Yugoslav republics in the EU. Slovenia and Croatia. I think Slovenia was the first one. They do kind of benefit from location. They're quite close to Austria and Italy. Yeah, you do certainly, I think, get that feel, that Eastern European feel from them. And some of that will go over time, and some of it will stay. I think maybe eventually they'll look a lot more like Austria then, and other places. Which is no bad thing. Certainly, they both share a love of roadside shrines. Cool, like basically you've got mountains and in between the mountains is a broad flat valley. This reminds me of northern Italy. It's like with northern Italy, the Po Valley, and basically it's just flat. Northern Italy is incredibly flat, and then it's just like mountains. You can't hear me click my fingers, but I click my fingers. Right. You just like, you come out of the valley and it's just mountains. But it's totally flat for most of northern Italy. This kind of has that kind of feeling because I can still see the mountains in my mirror. And inside the view there are more, and there's just this really broad flat valley in the middle. Wow. Ooh. Oh. So that gives me an opportunity to shift my weight around. Ooh. Squeeze my butt cheeks because oh yes. I've been on the road for some time today. Away we go! Away we go! I love how this thing just like gets up to speed so quickly. Even on 45%, just like whoop. thick bands of forest breaking up the farmland. Passed down to good services too.
600 meters. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Second exit. Got it. That sign looks complicated. Medvode. Medvode? Maybe it's Medvode. Oh, this is 2 lanes, okay. Fair enough. We're just going around.
Exit the roundabout.
There's another one of those hills. Slovenia is, of course, also in Schengen, which is why there's no border crossing. Just in case you're watching from some other part of the world, a lot of Europe basically doesn't have any borders anymore. I mean, they exist, obviously, you know. There is a line where Austria ends and Slovenia begins, but you just cross the line. It doesn't really matter. There was a border post when we went over that pass, but you saw me just drive right through it. It's been disused for a long time, and you see that a lot. A lot of crossings still have border posts, but they're long disused. Cava coffee. I really liked Kim Stanley Robinson's Mars series, and they had something called Cava. I forget what it was though. And they mixed it with coffee too. I wonder if it's inspired by something from this part of the world. Some hilly stuff again. Through the plain. Every now and then I just have a thought about how how crazy it is that I'm here. You know? How crazy it is that I've ridden my electric motorbike all the way from Nottingham in the UK to Like Slovenia. Kind of deep into Slovenia now. It's just... guess I have a sense of wonder that that is a thing you can just do. The moon rising in the distance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, they got air conditioning. Random guest house there. There's another roadside shine. That one's a lot more decorative than the previous one. Generally not that decorative. Motorcycle shop, I think. Good, it's a 60. Samsung Climate Solutions. Yeah, that kind of things get popular where I'm from, too. Sorry, it's just the moon is really pretty hiding in the sky like that. Earlier today, I was in Innsbruck. Just mad. Like the amount of stuff that has happened just in this one day. Sometimes you have days like that. There are days when nothing happens, and then there are days where just like so much happens. I was just thinking about that truck that I passed. It was a really dumb pass. I passed this truck, and that was today. Like, it wasn't even early in the day, it was halfway through the day. That was after Grossglockner. Was it after Grossglockner? Yeah, I think that was after Grossglockner. Town again. Oh, my ear. Oh, bumped my ear a bit. Did I miss a sign? I think I might have missed a sign. I'm still on the right route. I just think I missed a sign. Steeples of the churches here is totally different. far more decorative. Sort of the UK, you just have like a spike. A lot of Germany, you just have kind of the same big spike. Or maybe you don't, you just have a sort of a crenellated square thing. And a whole bunch of Austrias also just have the spike. But they too also have like bulbs. Kind of like Eastern style. Sort of onion dome. Like the church back there has an onion dome, but it's square. It's kind of weird. It's cool though. It's a bit of spice and difference. Well, that's the side I was looking for. Welcome to Ljubljana. And the end of this episode, alas. But don't worry, soon I will be in my hotel having food. So, if you've got anything to say, you know, if you'd like to tell me all about the history and geography of this region, I would love that. If you'd like to chastise me for bringing up like the Balkan Wars, that's fair. It all goes in the comments. If you enjoyed the episode, give it a like. Check out some of my other videos. You might enjoy them. And if you do, I would suggest that you consider subscribing and hit that bell. And if you would like to reward me for entertaining you today, you can find my Ko-fi link in the description below. Bye bye.